I was commissioned to make a table and 2 chairs for toddlers. I created a model and plans which you can download from the link in the description. My previous 2 videos cover the table and the connection between the legs and the tabletop and chairs. Links to these are also in the description. I started by cutting down the plywood sheets into manageable pieces on the table saw. You could also do this using a circular saw. I laser cut some templates to draw around for the shapes, but you could just as easily create a template with a ruler and a compass or roll of tape and cutting it out of MDF. I then cut out the shapes using the bandsaw, taking the majority of the material off but staying clear of the final lines. I refined the shape of the back support pieces on the disc sander. I hot glued the templates onto the oversized plywood pieces and then used a flush trim bit on the router table to take the plywood down to the final shape. I removed the templates and used a follower roundover bit in the router to round over any edges that won't be joined to other parts. I designed and 3D printed some drill guides to help drill holes at specific angles and offsets for this project. The 3D models can be downloaded from Thingiverse, or alternatively something similar could be made out of wood, although it would take longer and could be less precise. 3D printing isn't really needed for this project, and a better way of achieving the same result would be using a drill press. I chose to use 3D printing as I wanted to carry out this part of the project at home and don't yet own a drill press. I plan on talking about this 3D printed part in further detail in a future video and how parts like this can help with woodworking. I then drilled the necessary holes and joined the backrests to the back support pieces. I chose to use dowels as I didn't want to have any exposed screws. You could however drill pocket holes, screw the pieces together and then hide the screws with dowels. I glued in and flush trimmed the dowels. I used these dowel pins to locate where I would need to drill holes into the backrest. To connect the backrest to the seat, there are dowels at an angle relative to the seat, and one dowel that will go straight up into the backrest support piece. As a result, the assembly has to be done in steps. This makes for a stronger backrest overall. I then glued the backrest to the seat. Due to the awkward shape, I couldn't really add clamps to this. Once I had flush trimmed the dowels, I let it set for a full day before touching it again. The connection between the legs and the seat is explained in my last video, so watch that for more detail on this part. I finished the chairs using 3 coats of a water-based polyurethane varnish, sanding between coats.